I'm currently about to replace my starter because it gave out. It gave out on the Corolla. I went to the track this past weekend and I had to push start it. I had already been feeling that it was gonna give out because I had to tap it for the car to turn on, but it officially does not want to turn on anymore. So I have to go to the parts store to get it replaced because I have warranty on that. It's partly my fault because I did have to take off the shield because where the bolt goes, the hole kind of got bigger, and I'll show it to you if I find the shield. So I have to weld it, not shut, but I have to make the hole smaller. And I was too lazy to do that the first time, but I think that's why the starter didn't last me that long, because I did replace it when I replaced my clutch save and I did my transmission maybe 6 months ago. I don't think a starter should only last 6 months, so I think it was because I didn't have the heat shield. So I'm going to remove the starter right now, head to the parts store, get it replaced, slap it back on, and hopefully go drifting in 2 days. So on a Corolla, it's pretty easy to remove the starter. I just have to remove the exhaust manifold, so I have to take this off to be able to pull it out, disconnect it from the bottom. And then the starter bolts are right there. There's just 2 of them. And obviously I have to get this out of the way, so it's not that hard. It's only a few bolts. Oh my god, I can't with these cats. Anyways, I'm gonna take it off. Here's a starter. If you've never seen an A86 starter, that's what it looks like. Once you remove the 2 bolts that connect to the transmission, I remove this clip right here and then this nut, and boom, it comes out. Now it's time to go get another one. This is what I was talking about. So the hole, as you can see, is way bigger than it's supposed to be. The last time I replaced it, when I installed the shield back on, the shield ended up dangling and not falling off, but it was dangling because the bolt kept walking loose because of how big the hole was, even though I had put a big washer. So when I removed it, I just never installed it back, which I think is part of the reason why the starter gave out so soon. I'm going to clean it really well, pull out my welder, and try to make the hole smaller. Hopefully I can do that. I just realized that the starter I got does not have a hole for the shield, because usually this goes inside towards the block like that, so the shield goes on this side somehow, but there's no hole for me to mount the shield on. So it's many hours later. I ended up buying these for the starter, which is the stainless zip ties that I had talked about, and I bought this wire as a backup option, which I'm happy I did, because these didn't end up working out. They just didn't put enough tension on the starter shield, and the wire did. This thing is not moving anywhere. I just looped it around a bunch of times through the hole and through the outside. Now it's the moment of truth. Hopefully this car starts, because it would suck if it wasn't even the starter. Let's see. Neutral. Hey! Yay! I just came to the gas station to put gas for tomorrow's event. Gas is so expensive. I filled up with almost $82. This is why I usually don't trailer the Corolla, because it's so expensive to trailer it. But I'm going by myself tomorrow, so I just feel more comfortable towing in the truck than driving the Corolla in case I get stranded, or if something happens. At least I have this car, and it's much more comfortable when I'm driving alone. Plus, if I'm drifting all day in the 8.6 in that bucket seat, my back starts hurting and then I'm in pain. So at least, like, after I drift, I get in this comfy truck and drive home. I'm going to check all my tires. I'm supposed to check them back there in the garage with the compressor, but I forgot. They should be good because I just took them to the track. So I had just filled them up with air like a week ago. So I just want to check them. I take this little compressor to the track with me anyways. I should have had this since I started drifting. This is like the best thing ever. Just put a battery in it. Then you can set what you want the PSI to. Right now I'm not adding air, I'm just checking each tire. I can't find my little tire pressure gauge. I'm only gonna take 6. I don't know if I said that already. 2 for the front, 4 for the rear. I doubt I'll use even 2 for the rear, to be honest. It was a bit harder for me to load the car into the trailer this time because the last time I was at the track, Kelvin suggested that I added wheel spacers because something was off with the car with the front. It's only my second time loading it onto the trailer, so it's a little bit harder to calculate because these wheels stick out a lot more. So as you can see, I have very little room to work with. Same on the other side. Yeah, do you see that? I have to be right on the money, but hopefully I'll be fine tomorrow. Just pulling up to the track. I see a lot of people. I don't know if I said this already, but Apple Valley is having a cleanup day at the track where they're just picking up all the trash and all the car parts that are left over and fixing up the tires and everything. I had to come and help out, you know, and show my appreciation. So that's why I'm here. It looks like there's a lot of people and I'm really nervous. There's so many bottles and just random car parts. Like, who would have thought? People don't even come back here, so how does this even accumulate back here? I don't know, maybe the wind? It's crazy how many bottles and how much paper there is everywhere. I'm glad they're doing this, and I'm glad a lot of people showed up to help. They're letting people drive for free after, I don't know, whenever it is we're done. I was out there in the back picking bottles, and then when I looked up, I saw that nobody else is out here. It was just me. I'm gonna see why everybody left. Maybe that's it. Now, I might have said this before, but the cool thing about this track is that they repaved everything. They put lines. Even the owner's out here busting his butt. They decided not to raise the prices. It's like $50 during the week to come out here all day from 8 to 5, and that's just what, for the amount of work and money they've put into this track, it's just so amazing. This is by far one of the cheapest tracks I've ever been to. Also, look how dirty I am. I brought an extra shirt because I know I would get sweaty, but I didn't bring extra shoes. Finally taking a little break. Yeah, everyone's getting ready to go out now. Yay! Look at that. I look rough. My eyeballs are on fire. I can barely open my eyes because it is so hot today. I think I already said that. It's like, it's like, that guy, I think that guy was filming. It's like 88 degrees, maybe 90 degrees. It's so hot. And I wear contacts, so I feel like my eyes are melting. The car's okay. It feels a little off. It feels like it's low on power, and also something with the front, which is the reason why we put spacers. Ever since I put the traction brackets on this car, the car has just felt really off. I don't know what else it could be besides that. So the other day that I came, Kelvin suggested putting on wheel spacers, which helped, and I also had 13s in the rear. I didn't have 13s today. I brought 14s, and it just feels off again. If I can't figure it out, I'm gonna have to remove the traction brackets. The reason I put them on to begin with is to eliminate wheel hop. I don't know, ever since I put these traction brackets, it's just not working out for me. I don't know what it is. I'll have to figure it out. If not, I'm gonna experiment taking them off and seeing if maybe that's not even it. Maybe it's something else, but yeah, it's hot. This is where I'm at. There's those people there, and there's like a few people here. Maybe like 3 or 4 cars out on the track right now. There's some people back there. Just like a few people. No one's on the skid pad right now. I'm probably gonna pack it up soon, just because I'm already exhausted. It's been a good day, but I'm exhausted. I think it's this heat, and I still have to drive 2.5 hours to get home. So I think I should save the little bit of energy I have to driving home. The car did okay, you know, I can't complain. I still got a few laps in.